of the most controversial or most talked about things, I think, before going into the Air Force is tattoos, and along with that, piercings. The Air Force does allow you to go in with tattoos and piercings. I personally have a tattoo as well as a nose piercing, and obviously my ears are pierced, but basically the rule is, for piercings anyway, that you can't obviously wear them in uniform except for, I think, like small silver and gold balls you're able to wear, like just basic small studs you can wear in uniform. And I think also pearl you can wear, like a white ball. But for any other piercing, like I can't wear my nose piercing while in uniform. You just have to take that out. But with piercings, that's simple. You take it out, and then when you want it back, or when you're done wearing your uniform and in your civvies, you put it back in and you're fine. Tattoos are a little more permanent. You can't just take those off. So if you have a tattoo right now going in, you will have to get it approved. And don't try to lie to them. When I was getting ready to go through the processing, I had someone tell me I should burn my tattoo off. And I also had someone tell me that I should just not tell them that I have a tattoo. Well, the problem with that is, with both of those, first of all, I do not want to burn my tattoo off because, one, I like my tattoo, and two, that would be extremely painful, to put it mildly. And for the second one, for just not telling them, my tattoo is on my ankle. It's gonna be seen at some point or another. True, it will not be seen while I'm in uniform because it'll be covered up by my boots, but it will probably be seen during PTs. The only reason they're not going to let you in with your tattoo is if it covers more than 25% of the body part that it's on. So for me, that would be like 25% of my leg, which obviously my tattoo doesn't cover. And another reason would be if it was offensive, basically meaning if it's like racially discriminatory. If it's if it's discriminatory in any way, they're not going to let you in. If it has cuss words, they're probably not going to let you in. Anything to do with drugs or drinking, well, maybe drinking. Probably not, though. I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get a drinking tattoo. But anything to do with drugs or sex, they're not going to let in. Basically, you can use good judgment and know what's considered appropriate to an organization, especially one like the Air Force, which has a reputation to uphold. If you don't have a tattoo yet, but you want to get one, I would say wait till you're in. I know it's hard, especially if you've been wanting it for a while, to keep waiting, but your best bet is to wait until you get in, because it's gonna be more work to get it approved beforehand than it will to be once you're already in. Those of you who already have tattoos, it's really important that you know what everything on your tattoo means. And that might sound weird, especially if you have a simple tattoo, but if you have a tattoo with wording in another language, you're going to need to know what that translates into in English, which you probably already know, which is probably why you have it. But it's important to know what it means in like different dialects, and like every translation of that phrase is going to be important to know, because when they check for your tattoo, they go through like a binder of like gang affiliations, and so if you accidentally have a like gang affiliated phrase and you don't even realize it because you didn't look at all the translations, that could get you basically DQ'd, disqualified. So it's important that you know what all the phrases mean. It's also important that you know what any animals or symbols or any of those kind of things stand for, because those too can be gang affiliated, especially with certain colors, different combinations. You just kind of need to know for sure what it means and be able to explain it. Like mine personally is a dragon, and I chose a dragon because one, I like dragons, but two, dragons stand for loyalty. So that's what I explained it as on my tattoo sheet. So it's best to make sure that you know what your tattoo means, make sure you can explain it for your approval sheet, and make sure that it makes sense to someone else who didn't go through the tattoo picking process with you. Okay, so some areas that you're most likely not going to get approved by the Air Force for tattoos would be above the collarbone. As far as I've heard, that's like a complete no-no. So if you have any like neck tattoos, face tattoos, any of that, they're going to say no. Just flat out no. And that doesn't even have to do with what the tattoo is or anything. It's just that it is perceived as tacky, and they don't want tattoos to be showing while you're in uniform. Another place is, I'm pretty sure they're not real keen on having your hands have tattoos either. The same reasoning that it's very visible in uniform. That's not really easy to cover up. I'm sure that there's been like a few rare cases who get approved with tattoos on their hands, but I don't know. I wouldn't, if you're thinking about getting one, I would say don't, because it's better to just not get it on your hands than to get it and then be permanently DQ'd from the Air Force. Okay, if you already have tattoos, the Air Force says that you either have to agree to cover them up while you're in uniform, which means for ladies, including myself, like tattoos on your legs, if you are wearing the dress blues, which has a skirt and like pantyhose with it, you might have to wear darker pantyhose, and some girls have to, simply to make sure that the tattoo is not showing through your uniform. And then like if you had a back tattoo, again with dress blues, they have a light blue shirt for the women, and you would have to probably wear like another shirt underneath, like a white one, simply so that your tattoo isn't showing through your dress blues. And then for mine personally, I think they may have me end up wearing like longer socks for PT, just so they don't show. I'm not sure. I know that they're not as strict in like a PT uniform as they are with BDUs as well as dress blues, but I'm expecting that they may ask me to cover it up, which doesn't bother me too much. And then the other one is that they may ask you to remove it. That one is definitely not as likely as asking you to just cover it. That would be more if you had an offensive tattoo, and at that point my suggestion would be to, before you apply, just go get it covered up with a non-offensive tattoo. And that way you're not dealing with having to get it removed, which can be pretty painful and not always as successful as people want it to be. So I think your best bet would be, if you have an offensive tattoo, get it covered up. If you don't have an offensive tattoo, expect that they will want you to make sure that it is not showing while you are in uniform. So I hope this video helped you guys understand the tattoo and piercing policy of the Air Force a little bit. I know it's kind of iffy, it has a lot of ifs and twists to it, but I tried to explain it as well as I can. If you have questions, of course, put them down below in the comments. I'll be happy to help you and answer them as well as I can. Also, if you guys have a video idea, please put it in the comments. I'm making videos, I'm working on a couple different ones, but I'm making videos for you guys, so I want to know what you guys want me to do a video about, and who knows, maybe I'll make your video. So yeah, put those down there, and I'll see you guys later, and I love you.